5 months of learning, 1 course complete. Now what? If you haven't joined before, welcome. I'm Luke and this channel is all about my beginner guitar journey progress. I've been learning through the Justin guitar course, and just recently I've just finished the course. If you want to check out one of my last videos, you get to see 10 songs that I put together as part of the consolidation phase that you need to do, and pretty big milestone in terms of my guitar progress so far. And now I'm just trying to figure out what I do next. So in my last video I showed all my progress. I actually posted that on YouTube, but I shared it in a few different places, and one of those was actually on the Justin Guitar community forum page. There's an area within there called Roadcase, and I've been posting along the way as I've been playing in my journey. It's a real cool place to put your journey videos up and get some feedback. So if you are a beginner and using this course, then I'd urge you to check it out and do the same for yourself, because you can get some constructive feedback, and that's exactly what I've got in this circumstance, and that's what I needed. So I've come to a really big milestone and I'm wondering what to do next. So by posting and getting some feedback, it really kind of turned things for me. The first comment I got was from Jerome, and if you haven't checked his channel out, please do. He plays pretty much every day and uploads it onto YouTube, and he's 500 and something days the last time I had a look, so he's cracking along really well. So one of the questions that he had was what I was going to do next. You know, I talked about previously about going down the blues route, about using the guitar tricks, or going the intermediate route with Justin guitar, and my immediate kind of reaction to that was, yep, I want to go down the intermediate path with Justin guitar. You know, the teaching so far has been absolutely brilliant, and all the bits of his courses I found really easy to digest and get my head around. So that was definitely something I wanted to do, and I talked about folk and kind of fingerstyle guitar, which is what I'm really interested in, alongside blues and kind of rock. So that was my first kind of thoughts about it. And then I actually posted a, like I said, on the Justin Guitar community forum, and I got this comment, and it was really good actually. Obviously they're encouraging, they're positive, but he's also very much looking at some constructive feedback from myself, and that was that my tempo when I play isn't always consistent with the song, and that's because I'm not practicing enough with a metronome. And he suggests to learn a lot more songs, and I completely agree. I want to learn lots of songs. That's the reason you play guitar. I'm not a great singer, but I want to work at singing at some point later down the line, definitely. So I took that sort of feedback, I mixed it with Jerome's, and then I did another step, which was to look at the effective practice module, which Justin has on his website. So if you finish the course, I'd urge you to check that out as well, because it talks about how to obviously do effective practice, but going forward when you get through to the intermediate stage or the beginner stage, or just after the beginner stage, about what you want to do with your guitar, where your goals are, the path that you want to go, and how you can manage that yourself, because that's effectively what you're going to have to be doing. You're no longer getting this real structured, rigid kind of pathway. You've built a bit of a foundation, and now it's time to explore and do what you want to do. So Justin has a structured kind of guitar practice session, and he breaks it down to the elements that you kind of should be looking at, or depending on what you want to do, you can tailor it to exactly how you're going to practice. So I've taken that, I've taken the 2 comments that I've had from you know, where I'm going to go, and the fact that I need to work on songs and tempo. So I've got these 3 things at the moment that I'm thinking about, and then the 4th one I wanted to do was look at music theory. I haven't really done enough of that up to date. I've done bits on the course, but I've never really got into it. And Justin offers a course. I think I might have mentioned it a while back that I've signed up for it, but I haven't really explored it yet. I might have done the first 2 grades, maybe the 3rd grade I've just got into. So I'm going to combine those 4 elements, and that's going to kind of be my path for now, probably for the next 4 to 6 months, I think, and then I might go into the intermediate stage. I really want to work on songs. There's lots of songs that I want to learn. One of those is actually a project song that I started right at the beginning of this whole journey. I'll flash a bit up now, and you can see me kind of playing it, and it's a folk song by a guy called David Graham. It's called Angie. It was actually, I think in the 60s, and a lot of the guitarists strive to perform this song to show that they were a decent guitarist. It was kind of a benchmark setter for a lot of guitar players at the time. So I'm actually going to go back to learning that, and that's going to be the first one that I really get stuck into. There's a whole lot of other songs I'd like to learn, like some Neil Young ones, Heart of Gold. I'd actually like to get a harmonica. I'd like to give that a go. I'm not going to become a one-man band. I'm not going to suddenly see like a drum strapped to me and like bells and whistles all over my shoulders and stuff like that. That's not the route we want to go. But a harmonica would be pretty cool. And there's lots of things that I want to explore. But those next 4 to 6 months, I think I'm going to really knuckle down and concentrate on those. So I'm looking forward to that. As for YouTube, I'm probably going to slow down on that a bit, just because I've got a blog as well that goes with this whole journey. I'm going to concentrate on my blog for a period of time and get stuck into that. But I am still going to publish progress videos, but it'll probably be more on a monthly basis, so you get to see what I've been doing over the month and how I've been progressing. Probably showcase some of the songs that I've been learning, and obviously to keep that kind of accountability going, and hopefully inspire some of you guys. And I'd love to see some of your journeys as well, so that'd be really cool. One of the hardest things I think of learning online is the fact that you don't get any feedback, so I'd urge you to try and post some videos, or if you're doing Justin Guitar, definitely put it in the forum pages and get some constructive feedback. Greatly helps. And after the beginner course, you want some direction, you could just go straight into the intermediate module and go from there. Absolutely. I feel like I want to play a lot more songs. I want to get my rhythm down really well. There's a lot of finger picking stuff that I'd really like to get into and try and create a really good foundation of stuff, and then move on to the intermediate module. Anyway guys, that's it from me. I hope you're having a great time learning, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. I'd actually like to try and do the harpsichord. It's not a fucking harpsichord. I just bought one the other day. What the fuck is it? Gone. Harmonica.